the staffs, which means that anyone that is not an officer above may come up to the podium. La Yasha'Allah, which means to Israel. Majum, which means to stand. Punya Hakidam, which means turn, face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayya, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Taba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawur, Hayya, Bashamayim, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakham, Call, Yawam, Wasalachanaw, Kwabawatnaw, Kasalachnaw, Kwabawatinaw, Wala'ah, Tabayaynaw, Banasayawan, Abol, Hawashaynaw, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa'ala, Wataparith, La'alamyam, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. For the cock or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ukashah, Nathananawa, Hakak, La Rafa'ah, Kal Makala, Ukal Manawa, Hakak, Latzahar, Hamatazariah, Hakak, Lahakim, Hamathium, Hakak, Al Rakawat, Atama Allah, the Garshan, Bashim Yahushai, the water Amun. Pray for the power in the English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Pray to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai. Barak Lanawa. Wa Yasha'Allah. Wahabayah. Saparium. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushai. The water Aman. Bless Israel in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Al-Hahorium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Isariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yatun, Lamawat, Rugolka, Al-Yanawum, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawum, Wala'a, Yashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazorka, Al-Yad, Yumyaka, Yawamum, Hashamash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balya'ala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Mukol, Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Dazaatka, Wabuaka, Ma'aitha, Wa'ai, I will Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out, and thy coming in, from this time forth, and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayah, Lakah, all Thacharash, all Tashakwat, all Kaya, Hana, Awiyabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, all Aimaka, Ya'ariyamwa, Sawada, Wayatha, Yaitazawat, all Tazapawanyaka, Marawa, Lakawa, Wanakidum, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham, Yasha'ala, Iwata, Kaya, Nawaitazawat, Laba, Yakadwa, all Yaka, Barya, Yakarathwa, Ahoya, Adawum, Wayashamai, Alayum, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabal, Wa'aimawan, Wa'aimalak, Palasha, Aim, Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam, Ashawar, Nalawa, Aimum, Hayawa, Zarawai, Labanya, Lawat, Selah, Aisha, Lahum, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara, Kayabian, Bonakaol, Kayashawan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Da'ara, Hayawa, Damun, La Adama, Shai Thamwa, Nara, Yabmawu, Ka'ira, Wakaza'aba, Wakazabak, Wakazazol, Manai, Kol, Nasayakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, Nayarashah, Lanawa, Na'awat, Alahayam, Alahayah, Shayathamwa, Kagogola, Kakwash, Lapanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Tabaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Talahat, Harayum, Khan, Dardapma, Basa Irika, Wabasa, Wapatka, Tabahalam, Mala'ah, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakashwa, Shumka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayaba'awa, Aidi, Wayaparawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Shumka, Yahweh, Labadka, all you one, all, Ha'aratazah. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O my power.
And be not still, O my power.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head.
And lifted up their heads.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against our people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against our hidden ones.
They have said,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Israel, may be no more in remembrance.
And no more remembrance.
For they are consulted together with one consent.
They
are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Evan. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kisan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeeb. Yea. All their princes. As Zeba. And as Amunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High power in possession. O my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High, over all the earth. Pray for the blessings in the Hebrew, or Slagia, or the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shai. Wam Yaka Allah. Wa Hayim. Matazavya. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyum. Ha Saranyum. Ha Kwatazayanyum. Ha Kayayum. Wa Akwathim. Yahweh. Bashim Yahushai. The Wad Aman. Pray for the power structure in the English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yahana. the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Sar, which means to turn. Yeshavia, which means to be seated.
One question about prayers. We're not doing the curses anymore?
As of right now, no. At least for the service.
Okay.
So yeah, you can do them during classes. And when a brother randomly just comes up and asks for the prayers, then the officer can come get the binder and get the prayers for the brother. So it's the protocol is always adjusting and improving.
Okay. No. So
No, you too.
I know it's not what that was.
No, you too. Saying that's a
Like,
harmless question.
Like I know for TikTok, definitely.
Right. TikTok is extremely sensitive. We're going to be in 1 Kings chapter 14, verse 11 in the Hebrew. If you got a Tanakh, you can follow along in that. Or if you have a blue letter Bible, you can follow along in that. All right, this is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 14, verse 11 in the Hebrew. Hamath. La Yarobaim. Ba'ayar. Yaakov. It's like it. HaKalabium, Wahamath, Bashadah, Yaakov, Iwap, Hashamayim, Kaya, Yahweh, Debar, verse 12, Wa'ath, Kwawamya, Lakya, Labayathka, Baba'ah, Ragolyak, Ha'ayar, Wamath, Ha-Yalad, verse 13. Wa-Sapadawa, Lawa, Kol, Yasha'ala, Wa-Kwabarwa, Athwa, Kaya, Za, Labadwa, Yabaa, La Yarabaim, All, Kwabar, Ya'ain, Namatazah, Bawa, Debar, Tawab, All, Yahweh, Allahaya, Yasha'Allah, Baba Yah, Yarubaim, verse 14. Wa Hakwayam, Yahweh, Lawa, Malak, Al, Yasha'Allah, Ashar, Yakarya, Ah, Bayah, Yarubaim, Za, Hayawam, Wama, Gam, Itha, verse 15. Wahasaki. Waka, Yahweh, Yasha'Allah, Ka'ashar, Yanawad, Hakwana, Bamayum, Wanathash, Yasha'Allah, Ma'al, Ha'adama, Ha'tawabah, Haza'ah, Ashar, Nathun, La'abath Yaham, Wazaran, Ma'ibor, La'nahar, Ya'ain, Ashar, Ashawu, Ashariyaham, Naka I Yesayam, Yahweh, verse 16. Wayathun, Yasha'Allah, Bagalo, Katawa, Warabaim, Ashar, Kata'a, Wa'ashar, Hakatya, Hakatya, Yasha'Allah, verse 17. Wathaquam, Ashaf, Yarubaim, Wathalak, Wathaba'a, Tharataza, Hayah, Ba'a, Basap, Habayath, Wa Hana'ar, Math. Clap it up. We're going to be in the book of 1 Kings, chapter 14, verse 11 in the English. Him that dieth of Jeroboam in his city shall the dogs eat, and him that dieth in the field shall the fowls of the air eat, for the Lord hath spoken it. Verse 12. Arise thou therefore, get thee to thine own house, and when thy feet enter into the city, the child shall die. 13. And all Israel shall mourn for him, and bury him, for he only of Jeroboam shall come to the grave, because in him there is found some good thing toward the Lord God of Israel and the house of Jeroboam. 14. Moreover, the Lord shall raise him up a king over Israel, who shall cut off the house of Jeroboam that day. But what? Even now? 15. For the Lord shall smite Israel as a reed is shaken in the water, and he shall root up Israel out of this good land, which he gave to their fathers, and shall scatter them beyond the river, because they have made their groves provoking the Lord to anger. 16. And he shall give Israel up because of the sins of Jeroboam, who did sin, and who made Israel to sin. 17. And Jeroboam's wife arose and departed, and came to Tirzah. And when she came to the threshold of the door, the child died. 18. And they buried him, and all Israel mourned for him, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake by the hand of his servant Ahijah the prophet. 19. And the rest of the acts of Jeroboam, how he warred and how he reigned, behold, they are written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Israel. Verse 20. In the days which Jeroboam reigned were 22 years, and he slept with his fathers, and Nadab his son reigned in his stead. 21. And Rehoboam the son of Solomon reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which the Lord did choose out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonitess. 22. And Judah did evil in the sight of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins which they had committed, above all that their fathers had done. 23. For they also built them high places and images and groves on every high hill, under every green tree. 24. And there were also Sodomites in the land, and they did according to all the abominations of the nations which the Lord cast out before the children of Israel. Verse 25, and actually it's like this just goes to show that, as the scriptures say, nothing is new under the sun. Like just like eventually our people fell weak to not only worshiping the gods of the heathens, but as well as partaking in alternative lifestyles, like a lifestyle that our leaders promoted amongst us back in the ancient days. Like the same thing happened to us when Obama came into office. Like when Barack Obama became president, he gathered all of the religious leaders that he could, all those who held some kind of respect, some kind of authority in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian communities, and he paid them off in order to promote an alternative lifestyle to our people, to promote the destruction of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian families to our people. And the only way we can escape from the destruction, the same destruction that we faced during these times, during the times in the Old Testament, the times before, during, and after Christ. And the only way we can escape from the destruction we face today is if we turn back to the law, statutes, and commandments. If we come into the ISUPK and change our lives as individuals and as a nation. That's the only way we can escape from these curses right here. No politician can stop the monkeypox or the AIDS from spreading amongst you. They can't stop the abortions. They can't stop the poverty. They can't stop the unjust unaliving of our children, of our elderly, of us as we go about our day-to-day lives, just trying to survive in this hell. Like, they can't do it. Your religious leaders have proven they can't do it. Your celebrities sure as hell do not want to do it. So that only leaves one organization that has stepped up to the occasion, who has proven themselves to be the only ones fit for the job, and that's the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana.
That's right.
Verse 25. And it came to pass in the 5th year of King Rehoboam that Shishak king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem. Verse 26, and he took away the treasures of the house of the Lord, and the treasures of the king's house. He even took away all, and he took away all the shields of gold which Solomon had made. And this like one thing we failed to realize as a people is, of course, not only how the nations in the past have taken advantage of our people and have sought to take, what riches we may have acquired, with a little bit of authority we may have acquired in the earth. Like they did that back there in the time of the Old Testament, but they of course do the same thing today. Like that's why it is that Vlad from Vlad TV is allowed to try to threaten a sister's job when all she says is that he shouldn't try to center himself around the Kendrick and Drake beef. You understand? And he wants to at her job on social media and threaten to get her fired. Like this is something the heathens have always done to our people, and like that might seem as something that's little to blacks and Hispanics. Like you may think in your mind, because you've been taught to love the oppressor and never question him, you may think that sister should have never have said anything because it was racist. She came to his post seeking an altercation and she got it. When in reality, it's little things like that have gotten our oppressor into the position where he has complete authority over us. Like when we value the things like our jobs, which that sister did not do, we value those things. We value our families, money, our material possessions. We value our lives as being something more than what it should be. When this nation comes before anything, you understand? And that's, of course, something that the IHBA has been teaching since 1969. And we're the only ones that teach that you shouldn't allow for your life to be valued more than the nation, than the well-being of the nation. Verse 27, and King Rehoboam made in their stead brazen shields and committed them unto the hands of the chief of the guard, which kept the door of the king's house. 28, and a brazen shield or a brass shield is supposed to be considered a lesser metal for weapons of war. It's damaged easily. Just to show you how much wealth this heathen robbed from the southern kingdom. Like how much wealth it is this heathen took from the children of Israel. And of course that's reflected on our people today. Like we wonder why all these nations are so great in this earth, why they have so many riches. When you look into the history of it, it's because they've stolen all of their wealth from blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Like all them nations over in the land of Africa, the Romans, the Greeks, they got so much wealth and so much power because they was able to take from our people, take from the blessings it is that the Lord had given to us as a nation. Wealth it is that we required righteously or rightfully, you understand? And they went and stole it all from us. Just like they went and stole it all from us when they started to desegregate the nations across this earth. At one point, America was in the time that's called the Great Depression, where devils was out here trying to sell their babies to anybody so that they could just get a morsel of bread, so that the family that they was trying to keep could eat for a day, could eat for an hour. You understand? They was out there throwing themselves off of skyscrapers and doing Lord knows what else. You understand? In order to try to survive out here, selling themselves, they was just doing all kinds of things. And during that time, the black community was thriving. And we had our own cities and towns. We had our own wealth to us as a people. It might not have been everybody, but it was enough to where we could go and have something of our own. And our oppressor, seeing this, he had to go and get traitors, get sellouts like Martin Luther King, get sellouts like all of the pastors that have turned their back not only on the people but on the Lord, on the word of the Lord. And they sold our people, Salakia, onto the oppressor. And after everything was desegregated, after all of our money was now going into our oppressor's kingdom, into his businesses, well, you stop seeing devils jump off of skyscrapers. You stop seeing devils trying to unalive themselves by cop so that their family could get life insurance policies. You've seen our oppressors stop trying to sell their babies to predators so that they could survive. You stopped seeing these things, and you started seeing this go on in the black community. You started seeing the destruction that happened with our people because we became so poor, because their riches we acquired ended up being sucked out of our nation and put into another. Well, the same thing happened, at this time, which has happened through numerous empires trying to conquer our people. 28. And it was so when the king went into the house of the Lord that the guard bare them and brought them back into the guard chamber. 29. Now the rest of the acts of Rehoboam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the Chronicles of the kings of Judah? 30. And there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all their days. And this is the northern and southern kingdom going to war, what's called a civil war. It's the same thing that ripped America apart when they had their great civil war. It's the same thing that tore America apart on January 6th, when it was the prelude to a civil war, and there's still strife between our oppressors and his brothers today here in America over what happened a couple years ago with January 6th. You understand? And that's for all you fake Israelites that don't believe that Israel ever fought against one another, and that believe that we should all just come into unity and embrace one another and be a whole bunch of diddlers, because that's really all that you are. Like, we went to war as a people to see who it is that the Lord was with. We went to war so that one group could have authority over another group. It's the same thing that King David did. It's the same thing that Christ did when he was in the earth. He went to war against the Sadducees and Pharisees, against the religious leaders of his time, and against corrupt politicians and anyone who sought to oppress his people. You understand? Like you still believe in our oppressor's doctrine of loving everybody. You understand that everyone should just come together, and you don't even have that view towards us so that we can really be together. You have that view so you can try to overcome us, so that you can try to steal all the money from the brothers and sisters in here, so you can try to sleep with brothers' wives, so you can abuse our children like the Lavender Lads do, and like the cats that wear the bed sheets on themselves. That's really what it is that you want to do. But because we have a man who has been seasoned in this truth, and because we have the Lord with us, we know better than that. 31. And Rehoboam slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David. And his mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonitess. And Abijam, his son, reigned in his stead. 1 Kings chapter 15 and verse 28. It's like 15 and 1. It's like Takan. Read for me, okay, show.
Go cousin. Where we at again?
You gotta get off social media. You're supposed to be here in in the service. You got to be paying attention, following along. 1 Kings 15:1.
That's right. So I give up on. 1 Kings chapter 15, verse 1. Now in the 18th year of King Jeroboam,
Yep.
the son of Nebat, reigned at Abijam over Judah. Verse 2. 3 years reigned he in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Maacah, the daughter of Absalom.
Absalom.
Okay. So like you said.
Which one?
Verse 3. And he walked in all the sins of his father, which he had done before him, and heart was not perfect with the Lord, his God, as the heart of David, his father. Verse 4. Nevertheless, of David's sake, did the Lord his God give him a lamp in Jerusalem, to set up his son Abram, and to establish Jerusalem. Verse 5. Because David did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, and turned not aside from anything that he commanded him all the days of his life, save only the matter of Uriah the Hittite. Sorry. Verse 6. And there was a war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all the days of his life. Verse 7. Now the rest of the acts of Abijam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of Chronicles of Kings of Judah? And there was a war between Abijam and Jeroboam. Verse 8. And Abijam slept with his fathers, and they buried him in the city of David. And Asa, his son, reigned in his stead. Verse 9. And in the 20th year of Jeroboam, king of Israel, reigned Asa over Judah. So, verse 10. And 41 years reigned he in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Maacah, daughter of Absalom. So, one quick question, because I mentioned her name. Is she important so far?
It's just letting you know who she is. Like no different from how it mentions Christ's mother. Like it's just, since she was married to the king, like that was his wife. It was the new king's mother that just mentioned them.
Which is asking so. Verse 11. And Asa did that which was right in the eyes of the Lord, as did David his father. Verse 12. And he took away the Sodomites out of the land, and removed all the idols that his fathers had made. Verse 13.
And that's exactly what the Lord is going to do with our people today. Like he's going to remove all the alternative lifestyles, all of the idol worship it is that we have partaken in, all of the abominations we've partaken in as a people. The Lord's going to remove all of that from the children of Israel. And how is he going to do it? Well, he's going to do it with nuclear fire. When the nations come and drop bombs on these lands, like all of you who have lived your lives according to our oppressor, according to what he deems as being right and being, godly or whatever it is that he's promoting this earth is a way to live. Like you're going to be left in this place with our oppressor because you want to be like him so bad, because you want to be like the Ishmaelites that are over there in the Middle East. You want to be like the heathens that are around about you, and because of that, you're going to be destroyed with America. And I mean, you can always repent though. Like it's not too late. It's getting to that point to where it's too late, but you still have a short time to where you can change your life. Where you can stop being an alternative lifestyle person. You can actually learn to fight your demons and overcome them so that you can survive. So that you don't have to be destroyed like, everyone it is that you've ever known. You understand? Go ahead.
Oh God. Verse 12. And he took away the Sodomites out of the land and removed all the idols that his fathers had made. Verse 13. And also Maacah, his mother, even her, he removed from being queen, because she had made an idol in a grove. And Asa destroyed her idol and burnt it by the brook of
Kidron.
Kidron.
And those of you that think that you have authority, because you have money, because you have the power to sentence somebody to be unalived, because you deal drugs, whatever the case may be, that makes you think that you're somebody in this kingdom, like even you are going to be destroyed. Like, the money is not going to save you from destruction. Like, whatever power it is that you have, no matter how many men you have behind you, you can have an entire country behind you. It's not going to stop the Lord from destroying you. And that's why it's so important that they mentioned that this sister was removed and her idols was taken and destroyed, because she's someone with authority. I don't know if you know, but even women had men unalive back then. Like, even women could have men imprisoned and put under house arrest until they eventually just wither away and sleep with their fathers. Like that's something it is that went on back during these days. Something it is that went on in the medieval ages and times where there was kings and like Caesars over nations. You understand? But even with all the authority that this woman had, she was still brought down when someone who seeks to follow the Lord came into authority. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 14. But the high places were not removed. Nevertheless, as his heart was perfect with the Lord all his days. Verse 15. And he brought in the things which his fathers had dedicated, and the things which himself had dedicated, into the house of the Lord, silver and gold and vessels. Verse 16. And there was a war between Asa and Baasha, king of Israel, all their days. Verse 17. And Baasha, king of Israel, went up against Judah and built Ramah, that he might not suffer any to go out or come in to Asa, king of Judah.
You understand? So during this war, Baasha went and built, you can view it as like a fort, you understand, which is Ramah. He built a fort so he can try to keep people from going in and out of the land, try to starve, either try to keep spies from coming into his lands, try to keep population down in his enemies' lands, try to starve them with supplies, whatever his tactic was for building this fort. That's essentially what it was. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 18. Then Asa took all the silver and gold that were left in the treasures of the house of the Lord and the treasures of the king's house, and delivered them into the hand of his servants. And King Asa sent them to Benadad, the son of Tabramon, the son of Hazan, king of Syria, that dwelt at Damascus, saying, verse 19, there is a league between me and thee, and between my father and thy father. Behold, I have sent unto thee a present of silver and gold. Come and break thy league with Baasha, king of Israel, that he may depart from me. Verse 20. So Benadad hearkened unto King Asa, and sent the captains of the host which he had against the cities of Israel, and smote Ijon and Dan. And okay.
Where you at, Slaki?
Verse 20, after Dan. And Abel Beth-Bakah,
Yeah.
and all of Sidorah, and all the land of Naphtali. Verse 21. And it came to pass, when Baasha heard thereof, that he left off the building of Ramah, and dwelt in Tirzah. Verse 22. The king Asa made a proclamation throughout all of Judah. None none was exempted. And they took away the stones of Ramah, and the timber thereof, wherewith the Shah had builded, and King Asa built with them Jebah of Benjamin and Mizpah. Verse 23. The rest of all the acts of Asa, and all his might, and all that he did, and the cities which he built, are they not written in the book of Chronicles of Kings of Judah? Nevertheless, in the time of his old age, was diseased in his feet. Verse 20.
It's like, and it's such a beautiful thing that after the reign of all these kings that came, that came to rule over either the northern or the southern kingdom, how it asked, are not all the things these men have done, are they not written in the Chronicles of the Kings? Like in the Chronicles are right here in the KJV. Like fake Israelites like to try to make it seem like there's a book out there that has, some secret son that is really an heir to the kingdom of Israel, or there's some kind of secret pact that a king made with a heathen to give them the blessings of the children of Israel, when in reality, everything we need to know is right here in these scriptures. If there's another book that is to be revealed to us, well, just worry about that when Christ returns. You understand? But as far as we are concerned, these scriptures right here, this is all that we need. We don't need to go to, the hell is that? The Ethiopian Bible.
The book of Enoch.
Yeah, the book of Enoch. We don't need to go to any of these things because it's nothing but lies written by the heathens. And us as a people, we've become so gullible to fall for all of their lies, when what's in those books is nowhere in these scriptures right here. It's all man-made philosophies, and you are a fool if you believe in any of those lies. Go ahead.
So that was one question I had. Why is it when it comes to conspiracy theories, no one questions how King James, how they try to ruin his legacy, everything he had going on, compared to anybody else that made their own types of Bibles?
Right. That's an excellent question. And you notice that when they try to ruin his legacy, that's after, that's way down the line after he's already passed. Like nobody was doing that while he was living. Like you ain't doing it when his son was reigning. Like you waited until him and his son was gone to try to spread the lies. And really, that's just the church and their agents that tried to spread all of these lies about King James, because of course he was a black man that ruled over parts of Europe, a black man that wrote the truth of the scriptures and that went against the lies of white supremacy that they tried to spread in the earth at that time, which is really what this book is right here. Like this is really a tool against the what's that called in the Bible? The locust in the pit. The book of Revelations. I'll look it up and tell it to you. But it's the lies that was locked away for 1,000 years while we reigned as a people over Europe. You understand? But when that time came to pass, eventually that lie of white supremacy was allowed to be spread into the earth and to really rule over the earth. You understand? But this right here directly combats that, because this shows that the kings, the prophets, the people, the blessings and the covenant, the Christ or Yahushai, you name it, you understand? The children of Israel are actually blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Are actually blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, which the church teaches the complete opposite. That's why any depiction you see, Moses is an oppressor. I mean, you already know. You go look in your family's house, in your family's house, they already have that picture of Caesar Borgia on their walls. Like that's that lie that has been able to be released from that pit to rule over the earth. But because we got the truth, and we got the true records, we're able to destroy that lie, and eventually we're going to completely destroy the lie of white supremacy. I mean, we already have, but it's not going to rule over the earth as it does today. Go ahead.
Verse 24. 1 Kings chapter 15, verse 24. And Asa slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, his father. And Jehoshaphat, his son, reigned in his stead. Verse 25. And Nadab, the son of Jeroboam, began to reign over Israel in the second year of Asa, king of Judah, and reigned over Israel 2 years. Verse 26. And he did the evil in the sight of the Lord, and walked in the way of his father, and in the sin wherewith he made Israel to sin. Verse 27. And Baasha, the son of Ahijah, of the house of Issachar, conspired against him. And Baasha smote him at Gibbethon, which belonged to the Philistines. For Nadab and all Israel laid siege to Gibbethon. Verse 28. Even in the third year of Asa, king of Judah, did Baasha slay him, and reigned in his stead.
All right, with that, just the men behind the podium are Majim. La Yasha'ala, which means to Israel. You. Farmer, step up here.
Sorry?
I'm happy to step up here.
Go.
No, you just come step in. You gotta lift the scrolls.
I'll cover them.
No, we can cover it. Lift them to salute them. Slightly, yeah. So our Majim, stand. We're gonna salute the scrolls. Right, turn to it. Yah Ba'Shem Yashai Barak Yah. Step off the stage.
Yah Ba'Shem Yashai Barak Yah.
Then Kwam, hand him the scrolls so you can salute them.
Yah Ba'Shem Yashai Barak Yah.
Just fix the cover before you come back up. Set them down and uncover them. Okay. So we'll put Haki down. Turn to face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu.
Abanawu.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malak with God.
Malakaka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayaka.
Ratazayaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Pa'aratazah.
Pa'aratazah.
Kawur.
Kawur.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan.
Nathan.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Lakam.
Lakam.
Call.
Call.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaka nawa.
Wasalaka nawa.
Kwabawath nawa.
Kwabawath nawa.
Kasalach nawa.
Kasalaka nawa.
Kwabawathi nawa.
Kawafi nawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Tawayai nawa.
Tawayai nawa.
Bonasai one.
Bonasai one.
A ball.
A ball.
Hawashai nawa.
Hawashai nawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Hamalakwa.
Wa'ala.
Wa'ala.
Watapar.
Watapar.
Lawalamiyam.
Lawalamiyam.
Aman.
Aman.
Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh, thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
Lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
For the hakak, or the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Baba Kashah.
Baba Kashah.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Hakak.
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 La Rapa'ah.
La Rapa'ah.
Call Makala.
Call Makawa.
Wakal Manawa.
Call Manawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Tahor.
Tahor.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
La Hakim.
Hakim.
Hamathim.
Hamathim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al Rakawah.
Al Rakawah.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Garshan.
Garshan.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Duwad Aman.
Duwad Aman.
For the power in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
For to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasha'Allah.
Wa Yasha'Allah.
Wahab Slakia. Wahabayath.
Wahabayath.
Saparium.
Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Duwad Aman.
Duwad Aman.
For to bless Israel in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Horium.
Al-Horium.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azaria.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aishah.
Aishah.
Shemayam.
Shemayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yathun.
Al-Yathun.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragolka.
Ragolka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashun.
Yayashun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'Allah.
Yasha'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Bal Ya'Allah.
Ya'Allah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
It's like it. Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
McCall.
McCall.
Rai.
Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Athnapashka.
Asnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'athka.
Tazwa'athka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Why?
Why?
Awalam.
Awalam.
Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
He shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in.
from this time forth
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
all Damayah,
Al-Tamiyah,
Lakah,
Lakat,
all Thakarash,
Al-Takarash,
Wa'ol,
Wa'ol,
Dashakwat,
Ashakwat,
O,
Oh,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabyuka,
Abadjabaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawam,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Imaka,
Imaka,
Ya'arayamwa,
Yarayamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Yaitazawa,
Yaitasawa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
to the Bawanyaka,
Amarawa,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakidam,
Manaki-dam,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham,
Sham,
Yasha Allah,
Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawaitazawa,
Yaitasawa,
Labah,
Labat,
Yakadwa,
Lakadu,
Al Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Baryat,
Bayat,
Yakarathwa,
Nakarathwa,
Ahoya,
Ahoy,
Adawam,
Alawam,
Wayashemai,
Washemai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Bawa'aba,
Baba'abu,
Wahagariam,
Bagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Imawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wamalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
Ain,
Ayn,
Yashabia,
Shadi,
Tazawar,
Azabur,
Gam,
Gam,
Ashawar,
Asawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Aimon,
Amam,
Hayawa,
Aywa,
Zarwai,
Zawai,
Labanya,
Abanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Selah,
Elah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamani,
Kasa Yasara,
Kashi Yashara,
Kayabian,
Kayabi,
Baraka'o,
Banako,
Kayashawan,
Yashawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamaru,
Ba'ayan Da'ara,
Bayan Daru,
Hayawa,
Hawa,
Damun,
the Mum,
La'adama,
the Dabu,
Shayatamwa,
the Thumbwood,
Nara,
Nada,
Yamawa,
Yamaru,
Ka'irab,
Kaira,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazabu,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakazazol,
Wakazazol,
Manai,
Manai,
Call,
Call,
Nasayakamwa,
Nashayakumwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Marwa,
Maru,
Nayurashah,
Nara Shajak,
Lanawa,
Nanawa,
Ah, Nawat,
Nawa,
Alahayam,
Alayam,
Alahaya,
Alayam,
Shayatamwa,
Thumbwood,
Kagogola,
Go,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
Lapanya,
Panya,
Rawaka,
Waka,
Ka'ash,
Sha'ash,
Tabaira,
Tabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'iru,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahabu,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Harayam,
Arayum,
Khan,
Khan,
Dardapma,
Da'u,
Basa Irika,
Basa'irika,
Wabasa,
Bahasa,
Wapathka,
Baka,
Tabahalam,
Tabalam,
Mala'ah,
Wala,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Walawan,
Wayabakashwa,
Wakwashwa,
Shamka,
Sumka,
Yahawa,
Yahu,
Yabashwa,
Bashwa,
Wayaba'owa,
Wayabarwa,
Idia,
Adi,
I, Wayakaparwa,
Wakaparu,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadu,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadairu,
Kaya,
Kaya,
the third,
Kaka,
Shamka,
Sumka,
Yahawa,
Yahu,
Labadka,
Baka,
All your one,
Ayawam,
all,
Oh,
call,
Oh,
Ha'aratazah.
Aratazah.
Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence, O my power.
Keep not thy silence, O my power,
Hold not thy peace,
and hold not thy peace,
and be not still, O my power.
and be not still, O my power.
For lo,
Lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden one.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
against you.
The tabernacles of Edom,
Tabernacles of Edom,
and the Israelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. A sword also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Say Lot. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a Reb, and like Zeed. Yea, all their princes, as Zeba, and as Almuna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High power and possession.
The house of Yahweh is the most, it's like,
O my power, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, it is the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Pray for the power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatha Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, wa Amyaka Allah, wa Alahayim, Matazabia, Alawap Yahana, Alawapyam, Hazaranyam, Akwat Zayanyam, Hakayayam, wa Akwathian, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, the water Aman. Pray for the blessings in the English. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Pray for the curses in the English. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, Skinheads, Posse Comitazi, the gay movement, lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street. Open up the internet, and the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people,
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seek to stop us.
that seek to stop us.
And bring swift destruction to all the heathen.
And bring swift destruction to all the heathens
That stand in the way.
that stand in the way
Or try to stop us.
or try to stop us
From broadcasting your word.
or broadcasting your word
Throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro
Through the earth.
through the earth
And consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let the plague shake the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let Yahweh Shai,
Let Yahweh shine.
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with the flying saucers
come down with the flying saucer
and punish all the heathen
and punish all the heathens
that come up against us
that come up against us
as we speak thy word.
as we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known
Cause to be known
by all
by all.
that it is the angels that have done it.
That is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread
Cause it to be spread
to the media
through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always.
Always.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry. Turn. All right, this concludes the Isupk Indianapolis Sabbath service. Akwathian, Shabia, men of Israel, salute to the brothers. Amadim Shabbat, Amadim Barak.
Yahweh Shai.
Matah. Salute to the sisters watching online. Akwathian, if you're at home, Amadim, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amadim Barak.
Yahweh Shai.
Matah. Would anybody like to be anointed at this time?
No, sir.
All right, clap that up.